Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve. If you're new here, I'm a full-time eBay reseller. I've been doing this for a long time, part-time, and started doing it full-time since I lost my tech job earlier in the year. So anyway, I wanted to take you guys, or not take you along. We did that before. Now I'm actually just in the garage. But I want to show you the haul I had over the weekend. I did a little bit of a mix of retail arbitrage, which I haven't really done that much before for eBay. Did it a bunch for Amazon when I sold there years ago, but that, and then a nice haul from a 50% off sale from a local thrift chain. So wanted to take you guys through. Some of this stuff is good for like Q4, kind of getting more into the fall winter stuff. Yeah, my Penn State gear on, a few days away from college football starting, so fall's in the air, it's cooled off. My garage is like about 70 degrees. It's in the 60s outside right now, so things are definitely getting more comfortable. This fall's more my speed. So anyway, I'll take you guys through. So I'll start you off with some police sirens. Hang on. All right, so I'll show you guys what I picked up first for retail arbitrage. So this was a Columbia PFG 4X. Let's show it there to you. Let's show you the tag if it focuses. This was $6, and it's a $55 MSRP. I definitely will pick up pieces that are thrift store prices at a store like this was from Marshall's. So huge size 4X. The big sizes definitely do well. Next up, I never saw anything like this before, but Polo always surprises me, I guess. So Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a terry cloth polo, or a terry cloth, sorry, not polo, terry cloth button down. Just has a weird feel to it, kind of pretty cool print. This is a $148 shirt retail, and this was $10. So it looks like it's selling for about $60 or so. So again, nice find. So one thing to remember when you're doing any kind of retail arbitrage, these stores all have similar items. When you're we're talking about like a national chain, like a Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, anything like that. So you really want to be either the first one in with that kind of product, or if you're setting the market, no one else has it on there yet, it's easier to sell, or you kind of want to be the last one left. There's this period in the middle where, as the number of sellers, number of listings go up, the price is driven down, because it gets a little saturated. So just be careful. I don't recommend probably going really deep with the retail arbitrage stuff unless you really know what you're doing, because there's a good chance that what you see as the comp today, could drive down. But so I'm just kind of testing the waters with a couple pieces, and the stuff that there's tons of margin in, so I won't mind selling it for well below what it's comped at now. But just keep that in mind. If you see something and there's 20 of these and you think you hit a jackpot, there's going to be a ton of other people coming in on those listings, or making those types of listings. Next up was this Brooks Brothers. This was a really big one. This is a 20 neck, 38, 39 arms. This is a $110 shirt. Again, this was $6. So in this size, should have no problem selling this. Again, new with tags. So was happy with these finds. These were a couple from the Marshall's clearance event. So let me grab what I got at the thrift. So I have a bunch of stuff. I'll show you guys everything I got. I don't have like detailed comps and everything for all of it. I'll just kind of rapid fire. Don't want to bore you guys, but do want to show you the kind of stuff I'm picking up, and just maybe quick blurb on why, or you know, if I do, you know, the comp, you know, I'll shoot it out, but didn't want to really bog it down. So anyway, first up was this Under Armour Golf. This is a quarter zip, kind of stretchy, let's say like lightweight. Great size though, 3X. So any of these big sizes, the sell-through gets crazy high compared to, you know, if that was a large or something that's going to sit around for a long time. But any of the big size stuff, you're gonna have a lot easier time moving. Another Under Armour Golf. This was a 2XLT. This is a little bit heavier. This is pretty nice. This would be a nice, like, again, heading into fall, as you continue to, you know, golf later in the year. Might have to keep one of those. This was a nice one. This is a Columbia titanium jacket. Again, 2XL. So titanium is, you know, one of their higher end lines. They, you know, make PFG shirts and stuff in that. So this is a nice piece. Should get a good amount for this one. Next up, Johnny O. So I did mention, you know, some of their polos and stuff I might have slowed down on. I know some folks commented that they still have good luck with them. This is a Henley, based on the neck and the buttons here. So this is a nice piece. Expect this one to do well. Oh, clear my throat here. FootJoy. This is a nice, again, quarter zip, XL, with a course. I've sold this course once before, the Ocean course. Based on the name, I thought it was in Hawaii, but I think it's in like North Carolina. Had to find that out before. Another nice piece here, Spider. This is a large, so I do pretty good with these. Usually you'll pick up most things Spider. This is like a quarter zip, kind of real stretchy, polyester. Definitely keep you warm. Next up, this is pretty nice. This is a 47 brand, large. This is a Patriots, the old Patriots logo. It's probably my favorite Patriots logo. I'm not a Patriots fan, but this is a pretty cool, I think that was like the Minutemen logo. So heading into football season, don't expect an issue selling this. Next up, these, you guys know, always my favorites. This is Ralph Lauren. This is a stretch Oxford with the flesh pony, so they'll color in full color pony, and in white. So always be careful with white. This is actually almost more like an ivory, but you know, it's never gonna look in the thrift store. You're just never gonna see everything till you get it under the lights. You try to, you know, find a bright spot somewhere in the store to find any flaws, but white's always a gamble. I feel like you come home and throw it under the photography lights and there's a surprise. But anyway, cheap enough to give it a go. This is a really cool one here. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a little bit of an older one. This is a 2XL flannel, like heavyweight flannel. And actually, I think this is women's also. Nope, men's. Nope, never mind. But nice heavyweight 2XL. Another flesh pony in plaid, Ralph Lauren. I sell these constantly. Again, I'll take offers on them. I'm not trying to get $1 million for them, but they're definitely a regular seller in the store. Next up was a Travis Matthew button down. This is an XL plaid. Has a Travis Matthew print here on the back also. And I'll still pick up, you know, polos, golf polos and stuff. So this was an RLX. Again, I definitely like picking up RLX. So it's almost like a bumblebee print or something, black and yellow. I don't think I've really seen that before, but there's the tag. And let me grab the second half. Be right back. All right, so these next three were pretty cool. They were all together. 3 golf polos. This one is Stitch. This is a medium large. There's Stitch. Next one was Donald Ross Sport. This is in like a red, white, and blue pattern, like real thin striped. And then the last one was really cool. This is a Grayson. So I've talked about that brand before. This is a Grayson, and it has this kind of really cool, it's almost like a colonial type print. Like it's like a town square. There's like a clock. There's a, you know, old style house. There's an American flag. Just like a lot of cool stuff. But what made these all unique was these were all shirts from Trump National Golf Course. There's the crest right there. So for instance, like this Donald Ross Sport, it's like an okay brand, I guess. It's nothing I would have ever picked up before. But when I comped it with the Trump crest, it has a pretty good sell-through and it increased the value. Same thing with the Stitch shirt. And this Grayson, I looked all over. I couldn't find this shirt anywhere. I was trying to find the name of the print, because usually Graysons will have you know, some kind of name. And I reached out to the company. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I've done this. I think I did it with Peter Millar also. Their support's pretty cool. When you reach out, if you send them like a picture, a lot of times they'll give you the name of the print. In this case, they couldn't find it at first. They ended up getting back to me later in the night, which was pretty cool, because I wasn't buying anything from them. I was just asking a question. But they told me that this was one that's exclusive to the Trump Clubhouse, so you can't buy this anywhere else. So now in my listing, right, I have it listed as Trump exclusive, you know, priced it a little bit higher, you know, knowing that there's not going to be a ton of these out there. They're only, you know, they're only coming from the Clubhouse. So, and you know, I didn't realize at first. I guess if I look close enough, I would see the word, you know, Trump on it. But at first, I didn't know. I don't know all the golf courses. So I used Google image search on the app to, you know, locate, you know, what course it was, because I knew there were nice shirts, but, you know, didn't know the course. So that's definitely valuable out there. Like, you know, learn some of these golf courses. Some of these big ones definitely will add value. So if you don't, you know, if you don't know the logo, use Google, look it up. Kind of put that in your memory bank when you're out there, because there's other ones like, what have I mentioned, like Pine Valley, that adds a ton of value. Things like Pinehurst, and, you know, some of these other famous, obviously Augusta, you know, for the Masters, like they add tons of value to these, you know, otherwise normal shirts. So definitely worth looking up the course. All right, so continuing on, this is a Vineyard Vines Performance. So again, I mentioned I try not to really pick up the normal cotton ones anymore, but this is a nice plaid, a little stretchy, has some polyester in it. So the slim fit Tucker shirt, but again, in the performance line. So those I'll pick up. This is another one that, you know, don't sell for a ton, but has a nice sell-through rate. Definitely, especially this size. This is Quicksilver Waterman collection in a 2XL. So these had, I think, close to like 100% sell-through in that size. So definitely will take that. Here's a Levi's Pearl Snap. It's a Western Pearl Snap shirt. I've done pretty well selling these in the past. Would have liked maybe a little bit larger of a size, but got pretty good pricing at this sale, so spreading my wings a little bit on the sizes. Next one's a favorite of mine. Yeah, unbutton the top button here because it's not cool to button the top button. Mizzen and Main. This is a nice, like, nice red check print. These shirts, again, they're going down in value from where they peaked, but still sell well for me. Still, you know, well over 30 bucks. And from my understanding, they're just super comfortable, nice shirt to wear. This is a large, so not going to work for me. Next up was a Quicksilver Pearl Snap. So again, there's the tag, Quicksilver XL, and a Pearl Snap. Next up, this was a new one, so there's a couple new brands here next. Collars & Co. That's a new brand to me, extra large. These had a super fast sell through. I think they were like 35 to 40 bucks also. So I found this one. This was like a nice geometric print. And I think, well, it's further down. I think there's another one. I'll just breeze past that one when I get there. And then there was another one, another new golf brand, No Laying Up. That was another one with a fast sell through. I think about 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks. Has this logo here. So still no lack of new golf brands. I can't seem to escape those. Next up was this REI sort of vented long sleeve shirt. I'll show you the tag there. This was new with tags. I think it's a sun blocking, like 40 SPF shirt. So pick that one up. Again, may not be a super fast mover right now, but new with tags. And that, you know, at the price, I think that was a couple bucks, so it was worth picking up. This is an RLX again. In 2XL. This is a local golf course. This is a Philadelphia Cricket Club, or local country club rather. So that's that club's done well on shirts also for me. Next up, this Under Armour, the Playoff Polo. Sold a bunch of these over the summer here, the Playoff Polo and the Performance Polo. This is just a nice color block. So again, these type geometric, you know, anything that's not just sort of plain or maybe plain striped will have a better sell through. This is a Travis Matthew. Pocket shirt, XL, nice thin, lightweight polo. This next one was pretty cool. It's more for the style. I don't know that the brand matters so much on this one. This is Cumberland Outfitters. It's just a nice pearl snap. like eagle with a mountain range behind it. I'm going to use like probably Southwest on this, or Aztec, and any of those keywords usually sell these Western shirts pretty well. So I think I'm going to use some of that for this one. I expect to move that. Next up was this Tommy Bahama 2XL Island Zone. So Island Zone's a brand within Tommy Bahama, or a line within Tommy Bahama that I like picking up. Again, in the larger sizes. This next one's Southern Tide. This is one that I used to pick up, and then I kind of slowed down on picking them up. But I realized that this was a Southern Tide club, which is more like a performance line. And this did have a better sell-through rate. So they also have, you know, just like cotton shirts, which are just usually branded Southern Club, or Southern Tide, sorry. And you see the sort of fish logo there. Those I usually skip, but these Southern Tide clubs, I passed it once before. This time I looked it up, and it was worth picking up. So don't skip on those. Grabbed a couple of Tommy Bahama vintage shirts. I don't really, again, I mentioned I don't really pick up the cotton ones. This is a large. You see the older tag, but I do grab these vintage Tommy Bahamas. Usually do okay selling those. There's two here, two different prints, but same tag. This is one of their older tags. A couple more to go here, a few more to go. Grab this FootJoy 2XL. So again, larger size, pink. It's kind of like a heathered pink. Again, in the larger size, and this is the performance stretchy material. This was the other Collars & Co. This was like a check. So I mentioned I found it. You know, I never, again, never found it. Went to 2 stores and found it twice. So was happy to find 2 of those. Again, you know, 35, 40 bucks, fast sell through. Here's another nice one. This is a Under Armour. Again, the performance polo. But this is a 3XL. So again, as you get larger than 2X is better. You know, 3X and up is really where the sell-throughs usually take off. Again, nice like color block. Be a good keyword for that. Another Flesh Pony. I can't turn them down. This is a large. This is a nice one here. This is a Peter Millar 2XL quarter zip. So again, heading into the fall, nice nice golf quarter zip. This brand that haunts my dreams. If anyone's listened to some of my videos, or Jesus, I don't know why I can't say it. Or Meglio Zegna, I think is how you say it. I've been really doing well with these. You know, for a long time, I heard people talk about them. I never really picked them up, or I didn't have much luck with them. And it seems like now I pick them up and they sell, you know, pretty quickly for at least around 30 bucks, and you know, with a high sell-through. So not going to complain about that. Next up was this Eddie Bauer. This is the Travex line. That's that yellow logo there. This is a nylon shirt. So again, not going to sell for $1 million, but these some Eddie Bauer lines in particular do decent. Next one up, a couple left here now. This is a Robert Graham dress shirt. It has this kind of, it's a little hard to see, it's real light, this kind of geometric print on there. So the wild ones do a little, do better, but I'll still like picking up Robert Graham. This next one, there's an exception to every rule. So I mentioned on a bunch of calls that I try not to pick up the Untuckit cotton. This is the 2-ply cotton, so it's a little bit different, but it's also a 3X. So 3X will trump the material. So 3X in this shirt should sell really well, pretty quick. And last but not least, a Ralph Lauren 2XL Flesh Pony Polo. Again, still continue to stock up on these. So that was it. I just wanted to show you guys, sort of the whole haul. I didn't want to really cherry pick or hold anything back. So some pretty nice stuff. Again, some stuff that's more suited for as we're heading into fall here, as we're heading into Q4, kind of gear up and get my inventory ready for that. We'll probably do some videos about that shortly, about just how to prep for that, or the things I'm going to do heading into Q4. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Appreciate if you guys would like and consider subscribing. Leave a comment about any of these brands or anything else. Leave what your favorite college football team is. Obviously you see what mine is, if you're excited for the season to start. So that's it. Until next time, see you guys.